Hi guys, my name is Erica Abrams. I am a reading specialist and special education resource center teacher in the state of New Jersey, and I developed these slides to assist all of my students struggling with dyslexia as well as any really developing reader. So I began as soon as COVID started and we started our remote instruction, and I felt a huge need for this, and not only for myself but for others. So that is why I spent most of my time this summer developing all my slides and using them during my own private tutoring for distance learning during the summer, and I am continuing to do so this school year. So I made it available to you guys on Teachers Pay Teachers. My store is Dyslexia Teacher Store Remote Learning Resources. I've had some questions about if it follows the WRS lesson plan format, and the answer is yes and no. So I'm going to go over what that means. So in terms of how these slides are intended for use, I have a whole section at the beginning that explains exactly how I think that they should be used and utilized and the different components. So here's a little overview. I'll have you go on that and read that. And then you have part one is quick drill. Part two, which has all the slides for your quick drills. So as you flip through them, how I would like you to use them as well. So we have picture cards, and then we also have letter tiles for you to use. I have, again, instructed specifically how you should use it in terms of the slideshow. Part two is review concepts. So I have review word activities. I just want to side note that though it is based off Wilson principles or in Gillingham principles, is kind of a combination of all those. I am trained and use Wilson or in Gillingham and the Sunday system. I did try to follow the format of WRS, but I do not include their specific passages and words because that would be copyright infringement. So I have developed my own words, sentences, and passages so that that is not infringed upon. So when you see something like this word card activity, those are just me typing in those words. This is not necessarily the words that are specifically written in any kind of lesson plan. So there's also word tiles, and that is where you can say you would manipulate them in non-present mode and use those words that either are suggested in the manuals or out of your own head. So that's your choice to use. And then part three is introducing the new concepts. Each lesson includes an introductory video, whether it be on the WRS program on how they introduce it, or another additional fun phonics video. All key sounds do follow the format, and as well, I have the letter tiles for you then to build and introduce the new concept. Part four is word lists, sentences, and post tests, and that again is all from my own writing. You have your word lists, your sentences, and also there are passages throughout as well. The post test is not for each lesson, it's for each concept. So for example, one lesson would be digraph SH, but you won't do a post test until, it's a mixed review of all digraphs. So like SH, TH, etc. So the last section is spelling. There is manipulative slide, links to tiles where you can go over and teach the concepts. Also, you can share a link that I provided for manipulative tiles so that the student can share their screen with you, and they can either touch or they can use the mouse to drag and manipulate the sounds for the new concept. Also, suggestions for multisensory practice. And finally, dictation sheets that I've created. The spelling autocorrect is turned off so that you are able to get a true view of what they are able to spell when they submit it to you through Google Classroom. And I have instructions on how to do so throughout those slides. I will run out of time on my video from a time limit, so I want to quickly, I'm coming to it now, to go over the table of contents. I'm just going to flip through it. You have your short vowels, you have your digraphs, each one is its own lesson. You have QU, digraphs, bonus letters, blends, consonant beginning and end, welded sounds, magic-y, open syllables, and are controlled. So there are most of the 1 through 6 concepts. I am about to run out of time, so please message me with further questions.